All right, have you made more money? Have you created more income for yourself? But do you actually have security in your finances? Is there stability in your finances? What the heck do I mean? How to recession proof your finances and everything in between. That's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we dive into that, though, if we've never met before, hi, my name is Aimee Circa. I am the money confidence coach and founder of Money Masters Inner Circle. So I help moms to master their money by creating confidence in their ability to solve the money problem so they can stop living paycheck to paycheck and instead create options, security, and build wealth, which of course is different than just making more income. So, if you are just joining us today, we are talking all things security and stability in your finances. Perhaps you've made more income and you're thinking like, this is awesome. I'm great now. We have what we need. We're not stressing over how to make ends meet, but do you really have stability in your finances? So let's go ahead and dive in. So financial stability, what the heck does that mean? How do I get there? So let's just start simple. So how do you create stability in general? Let's use the example of a house. What makes a house stable? The foundation, right? So if you have a not solid foundation, we can use a biblical example here. So a foundation built on sand, then is it going to hold up to the test of time? No, it's going to crumble. But if we work and make sure that we create a solid foundation, hence financial foundations kickoff, then we're going to be able to, again, stand the test of time. We're going to be able to recession proof our income. We're going to be able to pandemic proof our income, at least somewhat, that we are making decisions and choices and setting ourselves up so that when stuff happens, when life throws curveballs at us, because we all know that it happens, right? You know what? You're taken care of. And again, it's not just about making more income, because making more income, honestly, for most people, just sets them up, if they don't do it correctly, to get into more debt, into more trouble, because you know what, the banks will lend us more when we have a higher income, right? Which is why having stability and security in your finances is going to be so key for you long term to create that wealth, that generational growth that you want to have. So what are your routines? Our routines is what creates our foundation. Is it a routine that is building a rock solid foundation? Or is it a routine that's building a foundation based off of sand? So we want to create a rock solid foundation, right? Here are some of the habits, healthy habits, that we need to do to make sure we're creating a rock solid foundation, because it always comes back to our habits. What we're doing on an everyday basis is what's going to make the difference long term. And let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay. I forgot my camera and whole setup somewhere else, so I'm improvising and hoping that the sound's coming through okay. So what habits do we need to do regularly to create a firm financial foundation so we truly have that financial security to recession proof our finances? The first thing that we need to do is what I call our daily money minute. Really can only take a minute if you create the correct systems in place. But your daily money minute, what you need to do is we need to make sure that you are checking in with your bank account every day. Now, you should have a budget and a system. We don't have time to get all into all of that today, but we need to check in with our accounts. What money did you spend yesterday, and make sure that it is put in your tracking system, however you have that set up. And it's not to limit yourself, it's to be aware of what's going on. You're going to be aware of what you're actually spending so you can make educated decisions with your money. You're also going to be able to prevent fraud, because if something happens and a fraudulent charge comes through, you're going to know the next day. So you're going to be able to take those steps to make that decision fast. And that's going to be key when identity theft and fraudulent charges happen, which I have had happen. We talked about protecting yourself, covering your assets a couple weeks back. And lo and behold, I think like the next week, I had a notice come through that somebody was trying to hack my account. And so even with all those steps that we take, we still need to make sure that we are keeping on track of things. When I was talking with iBank, they said it's up like 60% since the pandemic has started that people are seeing fraudulent charges happen on their account. So definitely something to watch out for. If you missed that episode, drop assets in the comments and I'll make sure to get you the link for that so that you can check that as well, because we want to definitely make sure you are protecting yourself in the digital age that we live in. So first thing was that Daily Money Minute, and that is checking in with your money every single morning, making sure that you know what charges were in your account and keeping track of that. The other portion of that is going to be your declarations. We need to create the positive mindset around money. So there can be some simple ones. One of the ones that I do on a regular basis when I find any amount of money, so penny, anything like that, is money comes to me in increasing quantities all day long. And then our month in is going to be a healthy habit that we need to have, and that is making sure we reconcile our accounts at the end of every month. Changing your AC filter, backing up your data, those types of things are included in your month in, and we will be diving into that if you are a part of the Money Mastery coaching program. So don't worry, we'll get you all those details when that week comes. Another healthy habit to make sure you have is actually a play account, which might seem a little contradictory. We need to be spending money to create financial stability and financial security. Yes. Because if you are stuck in the mindset of, I can't spend money, we have to save, we have to get out of debt all day long, then you're not going to be able to enjoy your money. You're not going to want to work to create more money, and it's just not going to happen because your feelings about money are going to be so important. So having a designated play account, if money is tight, then we just put less into our play account. And then giving. We need to be giving on a regular basis. I know, healthy habit to create financial security, financial stability, to recession-proof our income and our finances. Giving seems a little contradictory, I know, but it is so important, because when we are holding on tight to our money and we won't let go, then there's nothing that's going to come to us. We don't create that vacuum. We don't create that energy. And there are principles behind it that when you are willing to give to others, and as a form of gratitude that we need to be practicing, then we are able to do more. So with your giving, again, it doesn't have to be a whole lot. For us, even when money was tight, even when we were not really able to make ends meet, we were still giving 10% of our income, because it is such an important principle to me. But giving 10% of your income, if you're not comfortable doing 10% and you just need to start somewhere, great. Stick some money in a diaper box, give to somebody in a way that they cannot repay you. They don't know what it is. This is a principle called Wealth Wednesday that Ray Higdon and the Higdon Group teach. Love participating with Wealth Wednesday because it is so key and helps so much with our money mindset, which is something that we should always be working on. We have never arrived when it comes to our money mindset. So the fourth healthy habit you should have to have a rock solid foundation and create stability in your finances was giving. The fifth one, let me move my notes down here, was fifth and last one is personal development. Now, you might be a personal development junkie, kind of like me, or you might be thinking, I don't have time for that, and what the heck is personal development? So if you're thinking, well, really either form, you should start with The Magic of Thinking Big. That is an amazing book. You can get it on audiobook. If you don't know, and money's tight, your public library typically has a audiobook system as well. So you could check out the book itself, or you could check out the audiobook. But The Magic of Thinking Big is going to be an amazing place to start when it comes to your thinking and growing. But doing at least some form of development to help you grow each and every day. A minimum of 15 minutes. I mean, more than that would be great. But if you're the personal development junkie, or course junkie, as sometimes I've heard us called, then we need to actually go the other way, because we can spend all of our time doing personal development, and we don't want that, right? So we need to put a limit on it. So if you have a tendency to listen to podcasts all day long, if you're not getting anything else done, you're not doing those activities that you need to move forward towards your dreams and goals, that's what we have to put a problem on. So for myself, I typically limit it to one training a day. So it's only about an hour or so of training that I will consume on a workday basis. I do some on Sunday. I do like a 5.5 workday. 5.5 day week workday, so that I have that 1 day of rest for myself and then the like half day as well. But doing something to help improve yourself, because we're all pretty much the same, neck down. It's what we know and how we can work with people, our people skills, our character, integrity, and all of those important things is what makes a difference. And that is why working on your personal development makes you a better employee, a better mother, a better spouse, a better husband, a better friend, a better parent, all of the things when we are working on improving ourselves. So that was our 5th healthy habit to create financial security and stability in your finances. So I will recap real quick. If you are looking to create stability in your finances, we need to create a rock solid foundation. And our rock solid financial foundation comes from our healthy habits. And the 5 habits that I recommend that you have to create that rock solid foundation, which is in turn going to recession proof your finances. The first was your daily money minute. The second was your month in. The third was having a play account. The fourth was your giving account. And the 5th was doing some form of personal development. Now, you might be thinking like, okay, this is great, Aimee, but I need to be able to do more with my money. So there are 2 things that you were probably either at. You're maybe in the, I just need to make ends meet. I need to have more money and it's not happening. The first place that you need to start is with the Budget Makeover Guide. What the Budget Makeover Guide is going to do for you is it's going to give you the 7 tips that my husband and I use to be able to find the extra that's hiding in our existing personal finances. Now, since I put this together and we've had hundreds of people go through this Budget Makeover Guide, it has been game-changing for so many. The average person actually finds $250 a month in their existing finances right now that's just waiting to be found. You don't have to make more additional income. So if that's you and you need the Budget Makeover Guide, drop money in the comments. But you might be thinking like, okay, I'm making ends meet. Like I'm doing good. That's not me. But like I wanted to recession proof my income and I wanted to create that financial security and that financial stability. The next thing that you need is the Financial Action Guidebook. The Financial Action Guidebook to jumpstart your finances quickly, because we need you to be able to set financial goals that you can actually achieve. Like, wouldn't that be nice? It's not just a New Year's resolution that you don't get to, that you don't hit, that you're not successful with. It's something that you can actually use and implement. So, Financial Action Guidebook to jumpstart your finances quickly is going to help you set financial goals you can actually achieve. And it's going to share some ideas of some financial goals that you need to make sure that you have to truly recession-proof your finances and create that stability that you're looking for with your hard-earned money. So if you want the Financial Action Guidebook, then drop Guidebook in the comments. And I think that is it for today. So if you were just joining us and didn't know, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central, I record live our Money Mastery with Aimee training. And of course, you're able to jump on, ask questions when we do it live, and it's just more fun. So join me next Wednesday for Money Mastery with Aimee, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.